In the previous video, we started looking at comparison operators. Now we still have some to look at. We looked at the equal to and not equal to. So in this video, we're going to look at the greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to. So these are all comparison operators, and they are used to compare two values and return a Boolean value of true or false. So the greater than operator, let's see what it does and how it can be used. So if we have two values, we have num1, num2 here. So let's turn this to be in the same, to have the same type. So num1, num2. Let's go to our browser. So we want to access the console. So go to console, paste this here. Okay, so let's check num1 is greater than num2. Sorry, I'm not supposed to have a space here. Okay, so it's saying false because num1 is not greater than num2. So remember, like I said in the previous video, when you have a statement for the comparison operator, it either returns a true or false based on the evaluation of the statement. So if the statement is correct, it returns true. If the statement is not correct, it returns false. So in this case, we can say that the statement is not correct. We say num1 is greater than num2. But looking at our values, num1 is not greater than num2, so we have a false. If we change num2 to, let's say, 15, let's see what happens now. If we run the same, so num1 is still not greater than num2 because num1 is 30 and num2 is 15. If you check num2 now, the value of num2 is 15. Okay, so num1 is actually less than num2. So let's change the value of num1 and make sure it's greater than, num1 is equal to 100. So if I do that again, if I run the check again, now we see we have true. Okay, so later on we're going to introduce the if statement. So when this is combined with if statement, we can achieve conditional statement. So I can write a condition that says if num1 is greater than num2, then do something. So for now, this may not make sense, but by the time we introduce the if statement, you can combine this with an if statement and be able to do some amazing stuff in your program. So the next comparison operator we have is the less than. So the less than operator compares two values and evaluates them. It evaluates to true or false if the statement is correct or not. So looking at this, we have num1 is less than, so this is the less than operator, num2. So it says false because num1 is not less than num2. So if I change num1 now to equal to, let's say, 20, and I compare again, now we have true because num1 is less than num2. Okay, then we also have greater than or equal to operator. Now if you remember, when we started, we had num1 is equal to 13 and num2 also equal to 13, right? So the two had the same value. Now when we ran the comparison with num1 is greater than num2 like this, we got a false. Okay, so sometimes you want to compare to check if num1 is greater than or equal to num2. So that's when you use this operator. So we have num1 is greater than or equal to num2, right? So we see we have true now. So when we compared, when we say num1 is just greater than num2, we had a false because num1 is not greater than num2. But if we say num1 is greater than or equal to, so it's checking for two conditions here. Is either num1 is greater than or is equal to. So if num1 is greater than num2, it returns a true. It will return a true. Or if num1 is equal to num2, it will also return a true. In our case, num1 is equal to num2, so we have a true. Then the last one is the less than or equal to. So we can do num1 is less than or equal to num2. Okay, so we have it true as well. Okay, so because the values are equal, so this also checks for two conditions. Either any of one of the conditions must be true. So if num1 is less than num2, then the value will be true. Or if num1 is equal to num2, then the value will be true. So in our case, num1 is equal to num2. So the two values are the same, and then we have the statement evaluated to true, as we can see here. Okay, so this is it for comparison operators. Thank you for watching my video, and see you in my next tutorial.